Today on the channel, we unbox good heavy metal brother Frankie Kazarian AEW Unrivaled Series 5! Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our AEW Unrivaled Jazzwares Series 5 unboxings and review with Frankie Kazarian. And remember, for all your AEW, WWE, and a lot more, hit up ringsidecollectibles.com, use discount code KYLE, save yourself 10%. But Frankie Kazarian, a stalwart of wrestling over the last 20 plus years at this point. One of the founding fathers I always think of the old TNA days. When I think of TNA, he's in the mix for my top 5-10 guys I think of when I think TNA, and a little bit underrated, I would say, after all these years. And very happy to get him in this line as we got SCU, we've got Scorpio Sky, we still got to get Christopher Daniels. I got to think he'll be coming in one of the later sets very soon. But it's really cool to get Frankie Kazarian in his AEW persona, I guess we'll call it, with tag team title. And this is not Frankie Kazarian's first figure. Scorpio Sky it was. Frankie Kazarian has had a Jax TNA figure in the past, and we'll take a look at that later on as we get through this. But we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to talk about the packaging, look at the packaging, unbox it, take a look at it, talk about it, and see where it goes from there. So let's look at the packaging first on Frankie Kazarian. Good heavy metal brother Frankie Kazarian, as most of you guys know, he loves himself some heavy metal, so he's a good guy in my heart. Any guy that loves heavy metal. I used to love when we'd wear those heavy metal vests to the ring and stuff. He needs to get back to that. That's the way to be. But there he is. He's got his jacket on to match Scorpio Sky, of course. Got the tag team title with him in there. Got the old glamour shot down below. Unrivaled here. AEW Unrivaled up there. Classic Superstars inspired packaging, as we always talk about. Number 39, and of course, like we said, Series 5, AEW graphics there. All Elite Wrestling here on the side. And gold foil around, of course. And there he is on the back, showing his title belt off, just like Scorpio Sky did. You got the whole cast of characters from Unrivaled Series 5 down below. And what does this represent? This represents Dynamite 10/30/2019, Charleston, West Virginia. Watch All Elite Dynamite, it says down here. And then, of course, we get the autograph that we're used to getting on these figures. So taking a look at it, everything looks pretty good to me. I do feel like they made him look a little older in the face than he actually is. Maybe that's just me. It just looks a little bit out there. He looks almost like Sakuraba, if you guys know Sakuraba. Almost kind of has that beaten face that Sakuraba has, it kind of looks like. I'm guessing it's the same kind of jacket that we got with Scorpio Sky, the same type of material, but we'll see when we get this unboxed. So without further ado, let's unbox it. Let's see how bad I can tear this packaging up. It seems to be coming apart in pieces on these unboxings. Look at this. I'm just like a rookie. See you later. Just, I don't know. How many boxes have I opened up in my life? See you later. Goodbye. And it's just, I can't get these. See you later. It's part of the fun, right? Part of the charm. There's the old plastic prison on old Frankie Kazarian. Looking only like he could look, as some might say. I love the title belt. I like that title belt very much. I think it's a good looking one. Pop it out. Very form-fitting plastic. As you guys know, Jazzwares does not use twist ties in their figures. At least we haven't got any yet. They form-fit perfectly to these plastic prisons. So, kudos. Oh, popped him out. See you later up high. There it goes. All right, what do we got here? I don't see too many. There's one little black dot on his face. Straighten him out a little bit. Looks good. He's got the plastic down around his waist as well, just like Scorpio Sky had. Very cool jacket on this one on the back. It says, "This is the worst town I've ever been to," which obviously one of their catchphrases. No extra hands with this one. No extra hands with Scorpio Sky either. I like this jacket, but I don't like this jacket. It's really, I love the way it looks just displayed like this, but it reminds me of, the Brian Kendrick Mattel ringside exclusive back in the day. They're stuck in this pose. The arms don't go up, the arms don't go down. Kairi Sane was one of the best ones we ever got, and that was Mattel Elite, of course. I love how they had the hard jacket like this, but then there was articulation in the jacket. I wish that we would get that from AEW Jazzwares. This just doesn't do anything. You can't go anywhere with it. It's really stuck in place. It's great for on a shelf, and that's where it'll eventually be. But if you're a kid playing, it takes some work to get these kind of jackets off and on your characters. And sometimes I think you're saying, hey, can I ever get this back on? That's probably going to be me here. Can I get this jacket off of him without breaking the figure? What is the secret to getting this on and off? Jeez, this is just... And then it goes, fall apart at the waist trying to get it. There's the plastic piece that comes in there to protect. But man, is this hard to get off. I don't even know how. Oh my gosh. You shouldn't have to work this hard on these jackets. Maybe that's me. I should have took the hand off first, I think was probably my mistake. But it looks like I got it finally. Come on. Come on. You know, once I put this jacket on, I'm never taking it back off. I can tell you that much. It's just too much work. It's almost worth buying 2 of him just so you don't have to do this. Put him back together here. So he does match gear coloring at least. Has Rebel on the side, Kaz on the back, SCU on the side. On the front, he's got that Metallica, very load, reload period if you're familiar with 90s Metallica. A lot of people absolutely hate 90s Metallica. Obviously, I think Kazarian is a big fan. He's got that kind of Chinese star type thing going on his trunks based on the Metallica artwork from the 90s. I didn't mind load and reload. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Most people didn't like it. I thought they were okay. I was an early teenager when those came out. I remember being pretty heartbroken about the Black Album, though. I had gotten into them right as Justice and Justice for All came out. I loved And Justice for All, and then I went back and heard the other ones. Kill 'Em All is still my favorite Metallica album to this day. Kill 'Em All was just groundbreaking. I played that so much as a kid. And then all the way to And Justice for All. And then the Black Album came out, which everybody loves the Black Album. I was not a real big fan. Enter Sandman I liked from the get-go. I love it even more with the Sandman wrestling connection. But the rest of that album, it just did not do anything for me. I was just like, oh, you know, I was the only one that knew about Metallica. Now everybody loves them. Everybody loves all these songs. It truly not what I was looking for at the time. I got it, of course, and I listened to it, but I haven't listened to that album in a long, long time. But Load and Reload, I actually enjoyed, so I don't know what I based anything on. But give me your Metallica thoughts in the comments. But Frankie Kazarian, like I said, he does have a little bit of a beat-up face look to him. It looks like Sakuraba is what it reminds me of, for those of you that know him. But very good kick pads, a very clean figure. I don't see any paint blemishes. I don't see any issues there. The jacket is really cool, but man, way too hard to get on and off. I don't like the challenge of this. I don't like the fight. He is not slimy like Scorpio Sky, if you remember that review. He had a bit of a shimmering slime, like an oil-based slime to him. We don't get that with Kazarian. We get the same exact title belt we got with Scorpio Sky, of course. So that's cool. But I like this one. I like to get a Frankie Kazarian figure. You know, it's one of the guys that's been around for a long, long time that has not had very many figures made of him. So kudos to Frankie Kazarian getting another figure. He totally deserves it. Anytime a good metal brother gets a figure, we're all in on that. As you guys know, ringside collectible stands do not fit on this. Hopefully they got Jazzware stands coming soon, hopefully. Let's compare this one, though. We'll stand him right there. How about the old TNA Deluxe Impact Frankie Kazarian? An okay figure. I mean, it looks like him, a heck of a lot more cartoony, but that's how the Jakks figures, especially the Deluxe Jakks figures were. They were a lot more cartoony, but he's got the same Metallica little logo on his tights here. Got kind of the Ride the Lightning Kaz logo on the back here. Towers over this one. Doesn't look realistic. You know, like I said, it's more cartoony, but that's the style. That's what we got. You got to take your hat off, your business hat on, and say, this is back, you know, a long time ago. This is before newer technologies and stuff. So it does have a little bit of a charm to it, especially being his first traditional real figure. Got Scorpio Sky standing right here. Put the SCU boys together. Put them in the middle. We'll put them in the middle together. Just need Christopher Daniels. I gotta think, like I said, Christopher Daniels has to be coming very soon. Same elbow issues, but not as bad as Luchasaurus. I think the smaller the guy's arms, the better the elbow joints work. It's still a little bit of an issue, but nowhere near as bad as, like I said, Luchasaurus and some of the bigger figures in the AEW line. So that's the watch out. Watch out on the elbows. Watch out on that stuff. But cool to have SCU together. Tag team champions in the same set. You gotta like that. Now you got tag titles you can move without your Fed or your displays, stuff like that. So a lot to like about these two. Definitely got to pick up Kazarian. Like I said, anytime we get a heavy metal brother with a figure, we got to support that. And hopefully we get more Kazarians in the future. We'll see now that SCU is no more. Where does Scorpio Sky go? Where does Kazarian go? Where does Christopher Daniels go? Hopefully we get Daniels to complete that, just like Marco Stunt to complete Luchasaurus. Jurassic Express. I got to think we'll get all these things. I think there's going to be a lot of AEW figures to come. We're seeing all these pre-order listings, everything else. So I have no doubt we'll get probably everybody, just like the old Jax days. So just stay tuned. So there it is, Frankie Kazarian. So there you have it, another AEW Jazzwares Unrivaled Series 5 figure review. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on social media, at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Of course, like this video. Of course, subscribe to the channel. And for the whole AEW crew of Series 5, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.